Over the past decade, an event called Sparkle of Hope has raised more than $1 million to fight a number of female reproductive cancers.
And each year, we profiled courageous women battling a disease who have benefited from the UW Carbone Cancer Center's incredible care. And tonight, just in time for Badger football season, we meet a local survivor happy she can focus on the happenings at Camp Randall instead of her cancer. For more than 30 years, anytime the Badgers take the field, Shirley and Dave Pekorski are in game mode.
This is a big part. This is a big part of our lives.
Here's the handoff. Gordon getting around the corner. He's got all sorts of running room at the 40.
10 seasons ago, as they geared up for their now legendary 30-plus person Badger tailgate ahead of a Wisconsin Rose Bowl run, Shirley's doctor called an audible.
She called me at work and told me it was malignant. And that hit me probably the hardest of anything.
A few months later, what started as a treatable form of stage 1 uterine cancer had grown stubborn.
It was not going away. It was very obvious that if they didn't get it out, there'd be more issues.
Those tailgate friends would soon become an extended family and a source of strength.
We have developed such close friendships and such support during the time that I needed, you know, people around me to keep my mind off of it and support me.
The support group makes everything so special, and she pulls it off.
But to win this battle, Shirley needed the help from another team of Badgers. From the UW's gynecologic oncology team, leading the way, Dr. Stephen Rose.
This is why we do this, obviously, to get to know people as well as you get to know folks who've been coming to see me for, 10 years now.
He becomes your friend, your number one person to rely on, to contact if you need anything. We have become so incredibly close with him.
To knock out the cancer, Dr. Rose and a team of surgeons needed to go in and get it out of her for good.
They opened me up from here down to my pelvis and looked at everything.
We had a big team that had to come in and kind of help after we took the cancer out, reconstruct the pelvis. And it's a big surgery, big recovery. And she did great with it.
Took out what they felt they had, and they were doing tests on it too during surgery. And they took out everything that was suspicious. And thank God they did.
And 10 years after her initial diagnosis, Shirley has no evidence of cancer.
After her surgery, she had no cancer remaining that we could either detect, in the operating room or on CT scans.
He said, "You are cancer-free." And I said, "You mean I'm in remission?" He goes, "No, you're cancer-free. I don't prefer to say remission because that'll leave you thinking about it all the time. And you don't have cancer in your body, you're cancer-free. So let's leave it at that."
So remission to me implies that something has now gone away that we are expecting to come back. And in her case, we were really hoping for cure.
And a decade later, she remains cancer-free. So this weekend and for many to come, they can get back to tailgating and following their beloved Badgers.
The UW hospital and staff and doctors and nurses, all of them, I am so blessed to have their attention.
Thank God for the results. Yeah, it's been an incredible journey since the beginning of this. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but the ups are great. The ups are great.
Yes, they are.
And I'm honored once again to serve as MC for this year's event. It's a couple weeks from now, September 16th, a Friday night, 6 p.m. at Monona Terrace. If you'd like to learn more about it, go to sparkleofhope.org.